Now I have sound. Son of a bitch. Now I have sound. Oh my god. Oh. Huh? You just got the whole thing muted? I didn't add it to the stream. You have to add it. You have to click on something to add it. Well, typical baseball will be done with the dead of silence. 4-1 Phillies, top of the eighth inning. Billy Cox to bat. Billy Cox, a 2-7, and draws the walk. So Cox comes up in the eighth. 4-1 Phillies, and I think that might have done. Murray Dickson may have out. May have now that short rope he had. He may now be gone. So Wade's going to come up. He'll be pinch hit 4. So let's see who they pinch hit him for. It'll be Sandy Amaros, 274, 9 homers and 34 RBIs. So they'll go ahead and get him out of there. Left-handed hitting Amaros. And it will be Constantani. So Constantani will come in. He'll be a new pitcher as he'll come in for the Phillies here in the eighth. Not a great card. It kind of shows their lack of bullpen depth. Lopata goes out and talks to him. Constantani from the stretch. Here's a pitch to Amaros. 3-6 and a walk, and the Dodgers all of a sudden have the tying runners on at first and second. Gilliam 0 for 3. Lopata sets the target. Constantani with the pitch. And that's going to be a 5-5 center field. Ashburn there makes the catch. And there is 2 outs. So those who come in there, wish I had somebody in earlier. I probably should have done my own little replay. Give me 1 second, folks. Here is. We'll now go back to our regularly scheduled game here in the top of the eighth with one out. Here is Pee Wee Reese. He's been on base twice with walks against Constantani, trying to work his way out of this. Lopata from the stretch. Constantani with the windup. 5-5, 5-ball right field. Clark is there, and there's 2 outs. And they're going to go for third, and Cox takes third. So he took the extra base on Clark, and here's Snyder. He represents the tying run. Lopata puts down the target. Constantani from the pitch. Here it is. 4-10, 5-ball right field. Clark is there, makes the catch, and we go to the bottom of the 8th inning. So Constantani survives it. And now on for the Dodgers will be Palika. Definitely a better pitcher. 3-3, 5.29 ERA. Again, not one of the best you'll probably put out there. So going to be Hammer, Clark, and Lopata for the Phillies. Campanella sets in the target. Palika with the windup. Here's the pitch to Hammer. 5-7. That is another line drive base hit for Hammer. He's 2 for 4. So here's Clark. He's 2 for 3. Has a triple and a single so far. Campanella sets the target. Palika from the stretch. Here's the pitch to Clark. 5-8. Ground ball the second. Gilliam is a 3-19. That's a double play. 4-6-3. So Palika gets a big double play. Here's Lopata. 0 for 3. And you know what? They're going to go to the other side of the platoon and bring in Smokey Joe Burgess. So Smokey Joe Burgess comes in the game. Boy, does he have a card there. 375 so far in this season. He's 3 for 8, 2 doubles and a triple. He had 368 and 345 at bats as a Philly, playing probably against right-handers. Campanella sets the target. Palika looks in. Here's the pitch to Burgess. And that's a 4-12. That's a single. No. 5-ball right field makes the catch. And we played a. Burgess will stay in the game. So Burgess stays in the game as the catcher. He is a nice guy to have out there for that. Let's see if the Phillies had somebody they could depend on getting themselves a closer. So let's see. I mean, Robin Roberts even gave them 4 saves. So they didn't have a predictable closer. Constantani had 3, so he can probably get the save. He does have. He comes in, can get 3 outs in a save situation. He's up 4-1 right now. He'll pitch to Robinson, Campanella, Hodges as the Phillies try to go 4-3, and the Dodgers trying to drop their second loss. Burgess sets the target. Constantani with the windup. Here's the pitch to Robinson. 3-10, fly ball right field. Clark is there. Makes the catch. And that is 1 out here in the ninth. So 1 out, and here we go. So 1 out, baby. Here is Roy Campanella. He's 0 for 3. Burgess sets the target. Constantani with the windup and the pitch. And that'll be a 1-5 ground ball to third. Jones got it. Goes across, and that is 2. So Gil Hodges, the batter, last out and last chance for these Dodgers. 0 for 3. Burgess puts down the target, sets the signs. Constantani, the windup and pitch to Hodges. 5-6 ground ball to third. Jones got it. Phillies with the ball game by the score of 4-1. So another win for Dickson. He goes to 2-0 on the season, goes 7 innings, 3 hits, 1 run it was earned. Rowe gets the loss, 5 2/3, 4 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned. Definitely deserved better. 3 walks, 4 strikeouts. Way kind of imploded an inning and third, 2 hits, 2 runs, 2 earned, and that kind of was the big story. The Phillies scored 2 in the 6th on a big 2-run homer by Del Ennis, and then added 2 runs in the 7th, RBIs by Earl Torkelson. The Dodgers' only run was a Preacher Rose safety squeeze. Doubles in the ball game by Snyder, Hammer, and Morgan. Triples by Clark, and Del Ennis added his first home run. So the Phillies get the win. They are 4. They now are 4-3, while the Dodgers drop to 4-2. So now the lead goes to 1/2 game here in the National League. Thank you so much, folks. I appreciate everyone's time. Again, unfortunately, this game was played mostly without sound, so the silence of baseball you're going to have. But, it did kind of return, I believe, in the 7th or 8th inning, so I appreciate that. Let's look in the future for our American League game of the week. We're going to go ahead and auto 2 games in the National League right now, and we'll auto games on the 21st. We'll go ahead and auto all those, which was the Phillies and Dodgers. That was the Cardinals and the Redlegs. It was the Cubs and the Braves, and then the Giants and the Pirates. So that's an auto game right there. We'll do an auto there, and then we'll do it on the 22nd, just 1 game on the schedule there, which was the Giants and Pirates, Ruben Gomez and George O'Donnell, and then we'll do that one there too. So we'll go ahead and auto that. We'll play all. Now we can see who is. So something kind of stopped me there. So let's look and see what the next games are for the National League on the next day we can play. Although you're probably going to be looking at a. Let's see. You're probably going to be looking at American League game, since we've already had a National League game played here so far. So let's go and auto the rest of the games on the 20th. That was the Pirates and the Giants, Les LaPalme and Antonelli, and Roethlisberger for Cincinnati versus Luna for the Cardinals. So we'll go ahead and play all those 2 games. Kind of jump ahead there, and we'll see if that will make a difference. Go ahead and do that and change that. So let's see what the games could have been. Again, we can still show 2 National League games in a row. There's nothing wrong personally with that. Just I kind of like to spread the wealth and play different leagues. So that's been played. So the games on that day of Friday, April 23rd, it could be the Cubs and Reds. That'll be Rush and Pazuski. Brooklyn taking on Pittsburgh. That'll be Russ Meyer and Bob Friend. That's not a bad matchup from Forbes. And the Braves will take on the Cardinals. That's Connolly and Rashi. So that's not too bad. We'll keep those on hold just in case. Let's go ahead and go to the American League side of things and see what possible game, see if there's a good game there. As we'll see if we can maybe catch lightning in a bottle, as they say. So let's see here on the 20th. We'll put these 2 games on autopilot. And then we'll put the next game on auto. We'll put the next games on autopilot too. Actually, we're doing all the games on the 20th, 21st, and 22nd. As the next game is on the 23rd. Again, we skip 2 days ahead, and then we play the next game that's available. On Thursday, there's one game that could be Mike Garcia and Baltimore's Dwayne Paulette, but we'll go ahead and hit the auto on that one. So here it is. So again, we'll go ahead and play all there. Some people not in the starting lineup or not available, not played. That kind of makes it difficult for playing the games. People not in the lineup don't have cards or something like that. And let's see. All right, let's take a look and see what's available now on that Friday night. So Friday night games in the AL, it will be Baltimore and Chicago, Billy Pierce and Joe Coleman. Boston taking on Washington, that's Bill Henry and Spec Shea, and Cleveland in Detroit. Early win in Ned Garver. So it could be anywhere really possible. So let's see who the so far leaders are in the American leagues. Cleveland had been running kind of a little rough shot early on, usual. You would think they're 6-1, Boston 6-1. So why don't we go with the Boston Red Sox, who are 6-1 in the American leagues, taking on the Washington Senators, who are 3-4. They're 3 games back. Boy, Cleveland and Boston kind of running away from things in the American League. Baltimore, the surprising team at 54, at 5-2. So we'll probably look at Boston, Washington as our next telecast. Any questions, concerns, please please subscribe. Thanks so much for coming in. I thank you for coming, as this is the 1954 Sports Time Machines. 1954 Major League Replay presented by Strat PC. Enjoy your night, and thank you so much, Beatles, for coming in and helping out sound. Have a good night, everybody. We'll see you